Hi guys, Jon Watts from the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me at Drayton Park Golf Club, and today what I want to cover is the fairway bunker shot. So what I've got here is a 150 yard shot. I've got the lip in front of me, but I think I've got enough room to try and get a club all the way back to the green there. So that's your first thing you want to think about as soon as you're looking at this situation before you choose your club, is you need to make sure you can choose a club that will get over that lip. If this lip was a little higher, I might have to just accept the fact that I'm trying to plod it maybe 100 yards down there and leave myself a 50 yard pitch shot, or choose the distance that you're best at with your wedges. So work your way backwards with real good, smart course management. In this situation, I think I can get that ball up over that lip, and what you should find in most courses, unless you play at a links course, is their fairway bunkers, the lips aren't as high as the greenside bunkers, and it's trying to tempt you into that. If you're good enough to get there and get over that lip, go for it. If not, you're going to have to plod something out onto the fairway and try and play on with your next shot. So in this situation, I've got 150 yards, but the lip is okay. I think I can get my 8-iron over that and all the way back to the green. So I want to talk you through the setup changes and my swing thought, the key swing thought as I approach this shot. So my target is this way. Like all shots, bunker shots, my body is going to be parallel. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to move that ball slightly up in my stance. So I'm just trying to hit that ball a little bit more on the upward blow rather than encouraging a downward blow where the club might be hitting the sand. I'm trying to hit slightly on the way up. I'd prefer this to be a fraction out the bottom of the golf club, slightly thin, than heavy where you catch the sand first. If I do catch the sand 1 inch, 2 inches behind the golf ball, this ball is only going to go 50 yards or so, and it's going to leave me another 100 yard shot to get to the green. So I'm trying to get this one up on the green, which I think I can do. So normally I'd play an 8-iron very central in my stance under my sternum. I'm actually just going to move it about a ball's width towards my lead foot, so it's slightly nearer my left heel. Like all shots, I'm just still going to make sure I turn my lead toe out towards the target. What that's going to allow is my body to turn and twist, to start to follow through. I really want to make sure I have quite a firm footing on this, because what you don't want to do is be losing balance, as that's going to cause some bad strikes. So by turning that foot out, it allows my body to turn without my foot actually having to spin. If my foot is spinning, turning, it's very hard to maintain balance in a situation like this. And if I don't have balance, I'm unlikely to have a solid contact. So I'm definitely going to be turning my lead toe out towards the target. I would just wiggle my feet in just slightly for a bit of firm footing. The other thing I'm going to do, so I've moved that ball up in my stance by about a ball's width. I've wiggled my feet just slightly into the sand for a slightly more secure footing. I'm just going to grip that club a little lower down the handle. What I don't want to do again is be catching the sand, so I'm just going to grip it just a fraction lower down. Okay. Now my one swing thought is just to maintain my height. What I don't want to do is lose any height, whether that's on the way back or on the way down. I really want to try and maintain my levels very well. To help me achieve that, I just tend to take one more club. So I think I could get there, because it's a little downwind, I think I could get there with a 9. I'm actually going to take the 8 instead, one extra club, just so I can swing it nice and smooth and try and maintain my height a little bit better. So move that ball slightly up in my stance, wiggle my feet in for secure footing. I've flared my lead toe, my left toe out towards the target, gripping down the handle just a fraction, and I'm just trying to actually make a nice smooth swing where I keep my height. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a go. So just trying to keep my height. Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy with that. I caught it a little bit out of the bottom groove, so it was a slightly thinner strike. I'm going to hit one more for you, but I'd much prefer to see that. It's caused me no issue at all. That one's right up there, just on the front edge of the green. It's only around 10-15 foot away from the flag. Really happy with that shot. It wasn't a perfect strike, but it really doesn't need to be. Okay, so I've moved that ball just slightly up in my stance, gripping a little down the handle, wiggling my feet into the sand. I'm really just going to try and maintain my height as best I can. That was a better contact, that one. It was a better strike. Just a little left of the green there, but it's left me quite an easy chip. So the strike point, the divot on that one, I did take some. It was actually happening after the golf ball, okay? Or on contact with the golf ball, definitely not before. So it's move that ball a little bit further forwards, secure your balance, take one extra club just so you can swing it nice and smooth, and make sure your one swing thought is trying to maintain your height. You don't want any real aggressive move when there's any real loss of height, as that could cause you to be striking the sand before the ball. I hope that video's helped. If that has, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Post any comments, questions, queries below, and check out all the other videos. I've done a lot of videos on bunker play, covering uphill, downhill, different slopes, plugged, bare. Please check out our videos, and there's lots of other content coming now every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 5:30. Thanks guys.